What would be the best sword style
to use with lightsabers?
This is actually a really complicated question because it depends on
how the lightsaber actually works.
There's inconsistency in the lightsaber lore.
Is the lightsaber blade weightless or not?
Is there some sort of attraction or friction between the blades, or do they just slide freely?
Does the lightsaber have to be one length, or can you have a range of sizes?
But there is one consistent thing throughout all of the lore.
It has an omnidirectional blade.
And you don't need a lot of force to do a lot of damage. So today, we're gonna go through all the possibilities. So first, let's assume the blades have a little bit of weight, there's a fixed length, and they don't have any friction.
This kind of combat would look a little like the Olympic saber fencing.
Combat would focus on fast and direct attacks,
quick parries or voids,
and not really focusing on the bind. It would look something like this. But what if there was some sort of friction between the blades?
This means you couldn't just slide your saber down into somebody's hands.
This puts the bind back on the table. In fact, it's the thing you want to do to protect yourself.
Now combat would look more like a longsword or a messer fight.
Combat might look something like this.
But what about if there's no fixed length or friction?
In this case, it might look something more like rapier or small sword. You'd want to have the longest sword that you can,
focusing on thrusting or snapping to the hand.
It might look something like this.
This would lead to the most double kills too.
Which is historically accurate for rapier. And lastly, what if the blades had no weight?
It'd look a bit like this.
But personally, I don't like the idea of finding the best lightsaber style. I like the idea that the lightsaber can be adapted to the user's style.
If it has a longer blade, it would weigh more. If it has a shorter blade, it'd be faster.
This means you get tons of different cool choreography instead of trying to min-max and make all the fights look the same.
And isn't lots of cool lightsaber fights what we all want?